Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to properly use Quick Revive and its tier 5 ability, because this is something where I just don't see many people using the Quick Revive tier 5 ability to its fullest potential, and honestly just not even using its fullest potential, or just putting themselves in situations where they just can't even use it. And this is exactly what I'm going to be showing you how to do properly and the best way to use this tier 5 ability. So let's go ahead and get into this, but before we do that, let's actually give a little refresher on how this tier 5 ability for Quick Revive works. So as you guys can see, what it says is killing an enemy well down will revive you and remove the Quick Revive perk. So this is already amazing because it gives another way to revive yourself when you're down. And on co-op, it makes it where you don't have to worry if your teammate doesn't have a healing aura charge, or if you don't have to worry about your teammate coming over to you, or you don't have to worry about wasting your self-revive, which also applies to the solo, which on solo, you don't have to waste your self-revive, and then on top of that, a backup to the backup, right? So you could use your quick revive, and then if you die from there, you're safe because you still have that self-revive, which is already incredibly huge on its own. But the thing I see with a lot of people and the problem they make is that they put themselves in a situation where they can't even activate this tier 5 ability. And let me quickly explain why that's the case, because especially on co-op, when you go down, you have an unpacked 1911, and that's completely useless because anything past like round 6, that's not going to be killing. So already right there, if you're going down and you just have unpacked 1911, especially on co-op, you're just not killing anything, thus you're not going to be able to use tier 5. On solo, it's much better because you actually get a Pack Punch 1911, the Pain, and that will kill zombies up until about round 20 some, which is already nice. But eventually, it's going to stop killing too, and then it's going to make tier 5 completely useless. But this brings us to how you could activate this no matter how strong the zombies are around you. And what we're going to be using is something that you've seen in the past with the ray gun, and in fact it still works in this game because, as you know, if you have the ray gun in your inventory and you go down, the gun you now have as your down gun is no longer the 1911, it is the ray gun. And this works to use if you just want to use the ray gun. If you have the ray gun, you just shoot the ray gun, revive yourself with this quick revivability. But the problem with that is on co-op, it's hard to get everybody hit, and then on top of that, on maps like Outbreak and Die Maschine that's actually on, it's incredibly rare to get, and it's flat out just not on Firebase Z, so that's a problem. So what substitutes can we use for the ray gun that are much more realistic and easier to get? And this is literally any other pistol, because you may not know this, or maybe you do, but if you have any pistol, and I mean any of them, it could even be the 1911 itself or Diamatti or any of the other ones, but we're going to be using Diamatti for an example here. If you have the Diamatti in your inventory, when you go down, that will now be the gun you have when you go down. And this means that you get that Diamatti and pack punch it and increase the rarity of it to make it stronger to where it can actually kill zombies, which this is already a huge benefit for it on co-op, because now you have a gun that could actually kill. But then again, eventually you'll run into the same problem, and you'll run into the problem that solo has, and that's that eventually this gun's not going to kill. And also it's kind of iffy because the zombies do run away from you when you're down, so if you just don't kill them in time, you're kind of screwed because there's those zombies to kill, and it's a whole thing. But regardless, we can make it where you don't have to worry about the zombies running away or what round it is, because we have a way that we could kill zombies incredibly fast with this down gun, and it's by going back to pack punch but putting on an ammo mod. And you could put on any ammo mod you want, but some of them just don't work as well as other ones, and also other ones just have a long cooldown, so they may not activate when you want, and the zombies may get away before the cooldown's actually up for you to shoot them. So the one I would recommend using is none other than, of course, Dead Wire, obviously, because this guarantees a kill every time it activates, and also the cooldown's incredibly short. So this means if you have a Diamatti that's pack punch with Dead Wire on it, when you go down, that is the gun you will have when you are down. And this makes it incredibly easy to revive yourself when you go down, as you can see in this gameplay right here. And once I go down, I just shoot the Diamante, we have dead wire activate, and I'm already back up. It's incredibly fast and it's incredibly easy. And as this gameplay you'll be seeing, I just keep doing this over and over and over and over again and never have to waste a self-revive or anything like that. And I just kept buying quick revive back, getting down, and then the zombie shocked, and I'm back up. That easy. And that's the proper way to use this tier 5 ability. And I would recommend going forward, if you're trying to go for high rounds on solo, or if you're playing co-op, try to spawn in with a pistol, mainly the Diamante, because that's probably the best one, or just try to get one on the map while you're getting it, and just pack punch it and put dead wire on it, because you will never have to worry about being revived in any other way. And it really makes this quick revive tier 5 ability as OP as we all thought it would actually be. Regardless, that's about it for this video. I can never make these videos as fast as I want. I look at the timer and it's just like, why can't I just say this faster? But anyways, that's about it for this video. I highly recommend you guys try this yourself, because like the first time I tried it, I got to round 60, but the second time I got to round 100, which was incredibly nice. So it's really good. But regardless, as I mentioned, that's about it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely do all the normal YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever the heck it may be. And laters, guys.